UFC 263 just ended. It is currently 1:31 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. And let's go over whatever the hell went down. And whatever I got wrong, punishment awaits. Because self-hatred is a drug. Well, Felipe Collier happened and got that right. It was a split decision for Felipe. Felipe came out quick, showing him some improvements on his last fight. Collier was very explosive in the first, slowed down later. Collier moved pretty well, but in the end, Felipe just swung better. He threw a lot of hooks and a lot of jabs, but Felipe won. In the end, it worked. Zima Vendrami, Ziam wins via split decision. One judge said, "This is a draw." I don't really see it. First two rounds are basically an exhibition on how to keep someone at range by Ziam. Vendramini comes out, balls to the wall in the third, and lays off for some reason. I don't know. But Ziam looked really good. He had really good range. I think he deserves another probably test against somebody who might do better at taking him to the ground or can handle both the striking and a grappling game. Hooper Peterson. Peterson win by unanimous decision. He did miss weight, 3 pounds, so ooh no. But in the end, Hooper was not there. He landed some decent shots, but it didn't seem like there was power, it didn't seem like there was motivation, and on the ground, he just didn't have it. Trying to go for heel hook again and again when it wasn't there, I didn't quite get. I'm not a grappler myself, but really, you're going to keep going for it? Just Peterson's defense and time on top just won him this fight. I don't get why Peterson kept throwing. All right, so Frivola McKinney happened. This great job, McKinney. McKinney comes out 7-second knockout. Great job. Frivola lost his fight. Whatever. Go for it. 7-second knockout. Looks great. And then Rey Mysterio off the top fucking rope. Whack. It's like, messes his knee up. You're looking shades of Johnny Knoxville here and injuring yourself. Great job. You blew out your knee with a celebration after a great win. Gonna look real great moving forward now that you're sidelined for 3 months. But other than that, McKinney, great strikes, great debut, short notice. I called Frivola for this fight. Kianzad Davis, Kianzad by unanimous decision. Came out fast and slowed down. One thing that kind of confused me is that she didn't keep a steady tempo. Punches were consistent. Davis was basically a brick walking forward and just kept going. She did land technically more strikes, but the issue is that Kianzad's strikes were dealing more damage, were more precise, were more consistent. Judges like that more. Kianzad gets the win. That was 1, 4, 5. I got one wrong after the first 5 fights. Goes well. Evelev Davudo. I believe I said that right. I'm very tired right now. Evelev looked like shades of Khabib here because he took the mean down again and just kept him on the ground. I thought the fight was interesting. Apparently the crowd in Vegas didn't. Just the boos were loud, but what you gonna do? Evelev was just dominating. There's not much else to say here. Davudo was able to keep himself alive on the ground. It just couldn't get anything going. It wasn't pretty. Murphy Calderwood. Calderwood seemed to have the edge striking, but Murphy was able to get it to the ground and keep it close enough in the striking, I think, from what I gathered. Murphy's grappling was what kind of gave her the edge, and I am happy I picked Murphy for this. I was doubting her in the fight, but it went to the ground, and it just seemed to go well. Andrew Stewart. Never in my life would I think that the fight ending by no contest in the first round would be more exciting than what we just saw. It wasn't a bad fight. It was a good fight. It just wasn't exactly exciting. Anders did well, was on top, did the striking, wrestled. Stewart couldn't get much going, so there's not much here to say. Anders just did well, was on top. Dober Riddell. Well, for some stupid reason, I picked Dober, who ate those shots well, was in the fight, definitely landed some decent shots, but Riddell just was able to compete. I believe Riddell said it best in there. Muscle car versus a Ferrari. One built to go boom. Ferrari's built to run, and Riddell was just better. Round 2, baby. Craig Hill. First off, great grappling by Craig. Really confident in what he could do. Brought it right down to the mat. Dear God, that was not fun to watch. I knew the arm was in danger, but suddenly seeing the elbow go, it's like, that's not how the human body bends. Coming from somebody who's trying to learn to draw, that's not how it works. That's not how joints operate. And A+ job to the ref there, man. I mean, yep, that's fine. This is fine. The elbow is this. Ref's like, all good. Shades of Mario Yamasaki there. Just, Jesus, man, you gotta call it sooner. It's not broken, at least. Apparently, it was just dislocation. They put it back in, and he's fine. So Jamal Hill can come back. But A, that's gotta suck. B, Jesus, ref, where the hell are you looking in this? The elbow is not in the right location. But anyway, Maya could not get anything that he needed. This battle between grapplers was decided by who could throw the better punch, and by God was it Muhammad. Just nothing was there on the ground. He was able to keep on one leg consistently. I don't know if the age difference seems to have come back to haunt him. Just did not let him go anywhere. Just Muhammad was something like 20 for 21 on takedowns, which takedown defense. And that's insane because Maya is a pretty good grappler. And I don't know if it is the athleticism that's been lost. I don't know if it's the age that's finally caught out to him, the number of fights he's had. But that was not a good fight, and it simply proved Muhammad could grapple. What's up next for Muhammad? I really don't know. I think he probably could go up the rankings a bit, though. I think he can fight up. Diaz-Edwards, unsurprisingly, was a unanimous decision Edwards. Diaz, fifth round, Diaz lands that shot, and it's scary. It's scary. It doesn't get finished. Diaz just wasn't able to get it done. First 4 rounds were all Edwards, though. Edwards was on top. Edwards was controlling the striking, wasn't playing Diaz's game. Great showing by Edwards. Edwards proved where he is, proved that he has it. He looks really big, too, and his elbows are mean. Props to the cut man on that, because that was a deep gash over the eye. It was getting sealed up consistently. So, final 2 fights. Figueiredo Moreno. I said in the 263 State of the Division video that Moreno needed to take a major step up somewhere. I said it was his grappling. Well, I was wrong, as he showed up today with punches, with the grappling, and outperformed Figueiredo through 3 rounds to win the fight by submission. It was a great showing by the Assassin Baby. And Figueiredo just didn't have it going. Moreno just showed up and hit him hard and kept hitting him. I can only say, cheers to you. Adesanya Vettori. What is there to say about this? Literally just having watched this, Adesanya had really good takedown defense. Adesanya's striking was really good. Vettori had nothing going on. His punches, combos seemed to end early. It was jab, jab, punch, done. Gonna reset and redo. Constantly kept clinching him up against the cage, and that was going nowhere. And it seemed like his coach was saying, all right, we gotta go for the finish. You are losing this fight. And he clinched him against the cage, going for the takedown with both arms linked behind. I don't know if he thought that he was doing the right thing, but his ground game didn't work. Adesanya did a lot better off the back this time compared to the Blachowicz fight. But that was great showing by Adesanya, but I don't know what Vettori was trying to accomplish there. The striking wasn't there. The takedowns weren't aggressive enough. He just ate those leg kicks consistently. And honestly, I think Figueiredo Moreno is the best fight of the night, with worst performance of the night going to the ref in the Jamal Hill case. Or in the McKinney case. Why? Why do people try to imitate our WWE fighter off the top rope? You're just going to hurt yourself. Just why? But That's a candid reaction and punishment to whatever happened at UFC 263, censored slightly. Um, Not much else to say. Great card overall, if I'm being honest. All the fights were fun to watch, some real bangers. Figueroa Moreno was my favorite fight on the card because it just went. Adesanya Vettori wasn't bad, it just felt slow in parts, and it was just watching. There were parts where I was just watching Vettori push against the cage, trying to get his breath or get something going. It just wasn't fun to watch. I do want to say that looking forward, I do think that we can expect something pretty good from a few of the early prelim fighters. I think Felipe needs to improve in some cases, but he looks to be someone interesting to watch. His punches were crisp. I do definitely think that Kianzad can make a move pretty quickly up the. Can make moves. Her punches were super crisp. She hasn't had a ground game. She was just. She looked really good in that fight. She wasn't. He was eating shots, but they weren't dealing a lot of damage. Candid opinion, sloppy notes. Till 264.